Okay, so today's tip of the week. If you're trying to make a spiral or a curl, conch shell or a snail shell using round bar, and you don't want to mar the surface of your round bar, then instead of using your metal hammer, you might want to try using a wooden hammer. Believe it or not, you can actually move material with a simple wooden hammer like this. So hopefully the stock will be warm enough to show you. Yep. Okay, so we can already see a spiral started. We knock over to around 45 degrees and then we forge back in to ourselves like so. And as you can see, it's quite easy with a slipping style of blow to close that right up. And as you can see, we haven't marred the surface of the round bar. If you're using a metal hammer on that, there'd all be tiny little flat spots everywhere you hit it. But as you can see from this, you can get a nice, tight, perfectly smooth, rounded spiral that seems to have been done by magic. And there we are. This is going to be a snail. Now I'm going to cover this with borax as a flux, and we're going to forge weld this to make the tail of the snail. Okay, so we'll just close that back up again, and then sprinkle on the borax. Now this isn't anhydrous borax, this is just straight Mule Team 20. A friend of mine from the States sent me a couple of boxes over. As you can see, when it melts it turns that glassy colour. So give it a good coat. And then we pop this in the fire and get this up to a welding temperature. This again, put it back in the fire, weld it again. Welded. this to a point, and then we can curl the shell back over until it meets where our forge weld ends or starts. But as you can see, that's completely forge welded in. Okay, so now we want to bring this back. And there you have shell, forge welded tail. Now we'll put his head and his antenna on this side. Okay, so decide how long we want this body, and then we're going to put a shoulder like so, so then we can split that for the antenna. The next thing I do is to cut that off. You can feel the shoulder, you can set it down like so. So decide how we want the long run to be. And if you look, you'll see a dark line appears when you're close. When it gets to that point, you can then grab yourself a pair of tongs, like so, and just separate your two pieces of material. This can now go in the bin for later, and this will then split to form the samplers for the snail. going to do is round these up. Okay, so we've rounded both antennae up. The last thing I'm going to do is just reset this shoulder here. And the reason for that is when I bend this up, that'll allow me to give him a little smile. The other side up and bend that as well. Small stock like this doesn't take very long to get warm again. Thing to do is to introduce a bend into there so we can get him straight, stand up, we'll give him a good wire brush and we'll have our finished Snail. Bring this back a little bit and just get him warm again. Twist that so we can bring it back. One more, just so it starts to look like he's exploding. And as you can see, he already does stand up pretty well. But we're going to put a little curl in his tail and then we'll give him a good wire brush. So from the look of that, I know I've got to flatten this down and I've got to lean that shell just a little bit this way. So we'll get him warm again. And there he is. A couple of little tweaks, maybe just tweak that out slightly. Then we're going to give him a good wire brush. Okay, so we've Had a little tweak, bit of a wire brush to clean him up, but there you have a snail with a forge welded tail. And that will be going out to a client for a Christmas box. Till next time, enjoy.